Factorising harder quadratics. Now we've looked at how to factorise, I say simple quadratics, I'm sure some of you haven't found them simple, but they've been simple because the coefficient of x squared is 1. But what about quadratics such as this one? So you can see what I mean. Instead of just having an x squared up front, we've got 2x squared plus 18x plus 16. Now actually for this one, we can factorise all three terms as they all have a factor of 2. We've got 2, 18 and 16. So we could put it all into one big bracket and say we've got 2 lots of x squared plus 9x plus 8. And what we've got in the brackets now is something we can factorise. We want numbers that multiply to give 8 and add to give 9. Well, that's going to be 1 and 8. But they aren't always this straightforward. How do we factorise 2x squared plus 7x plus 3? So obviously 2, we can't take this out this time because it doesn't go into 7 or 3. And we still need two numbers that multiply to give the constant term, the number at the end, which in this case is 3. We also need x and a 2x in the brackets to give 2x squared. When we factorise quadratics normally, we had two brackets, both with an x in. In this case, one's got to have 2x in, because when we times them out, we need to get 2x squared. So there's two possibilities. We know there's going to be 2x and an x in each bracket, but numbers that multiply to give 3 are 1 and 3, but we don't know which bracket the 1 and the 3's got to go in, so we have to try both. So first we'll try 2x plus 3 and x plus 1. And we'll multiply it out like we would when we were expanding. So 2x times x is x squared, 3 times x is 3x, 2x times 1 is 2x, and 3 times 1 is 3. So we've got the 2x squared, but 3x and 2x gives us 5x, but we want 7x, so this isn't going to work. So let's try it the other way around. 2x plus 1 and x plus 3. So 2x times x is x squared, 1 times x is x, 2x times 3 is 6x, and 1 times 3 is 3. Now this one does work because we've got x plus 6x, that gives us 7x, sorry. So 2x squared plus 7x plus 3 is equal to 2x plus 1 in one bracket and x plus 3 in the other. So let's do some more examples. Factorise 3x squared plus 5x plus 2. So let's start by writing what we know is going to go into the brackets. So we need 3x squared this time. So we need 3x in one bracket and the x in the other. And we need numbers that multiply to give 2. So we've got a plus 1 and a plus 2. But we need to work out which one it needs to go in. So let's do a multiplication grid and see which one will work. So we'll try 3x plus 1 and x plus 2. 3x times x is 3x squared, 1x is x, 3x times 2 is 6x, and 1 times 2 is 2. You can see that one's not going to work because we've got x and 6x, that gives us 7x. So let's try it the other way around. So 3x plus 2 and x plus 1. 3x times x is 3x squared, 2 times x is 2x, 3x times 1 is 3x, and 2 times 1 is 2. And this one does work because 2x and 3x gives us 5x, so it's plus 2 with the 3x and plus 1 with the x. Let's do one more. Factorise 3x squared plus 8x minus 3. Again, we need a 3x in one bracket and an x in the other. And we've got, need to multiply to give minus 3 this time, so it's slightly more complicated. So it could be minus 1 and 3, or 1 and minus 3. And we don't know which bracket's going to go in. So there's a lot of trial and error here, so we'll just have to see how it goes. So let's try 3x and x, and we shall try minus 1 and 3 first, so we'll try the minus 1 and 3. 3x times x is 3x squared, minus 1 times x is a minus x, 3x times 3 is a 9x, and a minus 1 times 3 is minus 3. And what do you know? We found it straight off. 9x minus x gives us 8x, so it's this way round, so it's minus 1 and plus 3. So you may not always be as lucky as that, you may have to do a bit more trial and error, but you will hopefully find one eventually where the x is.